Zoning is a method of town planning. The local council divides the land into various zones to specify the particular purpose the land can be used for. In this video, we will look into the 3 most relevant residential zones for subdivisions and small to medium sized property development projects. Let's begin with residential growth zone. This zone allows for a greater housing density and diversification. You will find this zoning around supermarkets, activity centers, train stations, and other such convenient locations. RGZ allows for a discretionary height limit of 13.5 meters or 4 stories. What it means is the council may approve a higher height limit for your project depending it meets the objective the council is trying to achieve for that particular area. There are no minimum garden area requirements for this zone. The intention of the council is clear. They want to attract a higher density of population to this zone, which would allow for further growth of businesses and services. Let's move on to general residential zone. Let's just say if I had to rank all of these zones on the basis of how restrictive each one of them is towards property development, then general residential zone will sit in the middle of RGZ and NRZ, aimed at respecting neighborhood character while allowing a moderate level of housing growth and diversity. You will generally find this zone not too far from transport and services and in a location with no significant neighborhood character or heritage. GRZ allows for a maximum height limit of 11 meters and 3 stories. It's the reason you've been seeing all these triple-story townhouses popping up all over the place, because the height limit was changed in 2017. If you are thinking of subdividing or developing a property in this zone, another thing to consider is the minimum garden area requirement. It was introduced to protect the green character of the suburb. How much of your development site will come under the minimum garden area or how many lots it can be subdivided into is dependent on the land size and the compliance of the minimum garden area requirement. Alright, let's move on to the last one, neighborhood residential zone. If you live in one of the old established suburbs, you will find most of the area in your suburb under NRZ. The idea behind this zone is to limit change. Local council finds the area in this zone of significant neighborhood character and heritage, and they don't anticipate much change. Saying that, I myself live in a neighborhood residential zone and a lot of subdivision is happening all around me. What it means is, if you are in a denser part of this zone, you've got the right site, you have done your due diligence, you have followed local council guidelines and requirement, there is still a lot of scope for subdivisions and property development in this zone, depending on where you are. The height limit for this zone is 9 meters up to 2 stories, and the same minimum garden area requirement applies as in the GRZ. The aim of this video was to give you a general idea of what to expect out of each of these zones. There are a lot many other things to consider before buying or developing a property. Always speak to your local council's town planner before making a move. They are very helpful and easily accessible. Have a great day ahead. Bye for now.